How do you show a blind dog the beauty of a world she can't see, only to realize she is the one teaching you how to see it differently? I didn't go to the shelter to adopt. I went because sometimes a heart feels heavy without any clear reason. And when the heart feels heavy, it listens more carefully. In a row full of barking cages, there was one silent shadow. No noise, no movement, just quiet presence. Like someone waiting to be found, not to be seen. She didn't run toward me. She didn't lift a paw. She simply tilted her head, as if she sensed a question I didn't even know I had. She was born blind. She understood life through scent, through vibration, through feeling, not through light. Where other dogs watched people walk by, she listened to people walk by. When I stepped closer, she didn't search for my eyes. She searched for my heartbeat. Bringing her home felt like carrying a blank map. Not an empty map, but a map waiting for patience instead of ink. I moved chairs gently. I spoke softly. I let her sniff every corner until each room became a memory she could walk inside. 2 steps, 3 steps, reward. A small victory, every single hour. Sometimes she bumped into a wall and froze. Not because she was afraid, but because she was listening to whatever her senses missed. I learned to stay quiet. Her courage arrived in silence. And then one day, she climbed onto the couch all by herself. It wasn't a jump. It was a declaration. Her tail wagged like a little victory flag claiming new land. People think a blind dog is incomplete, but I discovered she was more aware than anyone I knew. She smells the rain before the first drop. She hears hope in my voice even when I try to hide it. She rests her head on my knee when I'm tired, long before I admit that I'm tired. She can't see beauty, but she can feel it, and maybe that's what we humans forget. We look at everything, but notice almost nothing. She notices everything, without seeing anything. Sometimes I think she is not the one missing the world's colors. Maybe we are. A disability isn't an absence. It's simply a different set of tools. She taught me that strength is often quiet, that courage doesn't always roar, and that love is not measured in perfect bodies or flawless senses, but in trust strong enough to silence fear. In her awkward little turns, in the way she follows my footsteps, like they are guiding stars, there is more grace than any photograph could ever capture. She didn't need eyes to show me the world. She only needed a heart, and mine learned to see through hers. Maybe she isn't just my dog. Maybe she is the reminder that light isn't something we look at. Light is something we carry. If this story touched your heart, remember this. Thousands of animals like her are still waiting. Not waiting to be seen, but waiting to be understood. Adopt if you can. Support if you can. But at the very least, share their stories. Because sometimes, one share is enough to change a life. And in the quiet moments now, I understand that the true gift of her blindness was forcing me to slow down, to listen to the texture of the air, the rhythm of my own breathing, the silent language of unconditional devotion. She did not need sight to navigate her world. She only needed a faithful anchor. It is a profound lesson for us all, to focus less on what is missing and more on the abundance of what remains.